Hi! So I have this concept for one of my paintings that I want to be in the shape of an octagon. I searched high and low to find a canvas in that shape that was pre-made, or I don't know, stretcher bars at different angles, but I can only find anything made for like a right angle. There's a window at the house I grew up at that's in the shape of an octagon, and it's like stained glass with some roses, and I'm trying to recreate that in a way. Yeah, I just cannot find a canvas in the shape of an octagon, especially at the size that I want it, because I want it like 3 feet or so. My dad being a woodworker, I am requesting his help. Basically what we're gonna have to do is I'm just gonna take these existing stretcher bars. We're gonna have to trim a different angle here and then not cut through this tongue, and then cut through this groove, and then also this to match this. Oh, and then also this one, because that's obviously made for, yeah, he's good at math. I'm gonna make him do everything.
You can press against that. Do not slip and hit your hand, because it will cut to the bone.
Building the stretcher bars was only a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. I think it probably took us like 4 or 5 hours. They weren't the cleanest cuts, so I'm kind of struggling to put it together. And I was a little worried about stretching it because with so many joints to tug on, I thought every time I pulled the canvas to staple it, it was going to fall out of whack. But I realized that if I got the top and bottom stapled, then I could pull the sides to put it back into shape. So that actually made it a lot easier to get a tight canvas. The more I stapled it, the more secure the shape got. How does it look? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, 34. Uh-oh. 34. This. So I'm about to gesso this canvas, but I've heard that you should wet the canvas first and that it takes better. Also that it's kind of a replacement or a substitute for rabbit skin glue, which will tighten the canvas. Now that it's been like 2 seasons, it's been 2 whole seasons, yeah. I'm coming back to these. I'm just gonna sand the heck out of them, I think, and call them rustic. I've really been so excited to start this painting. I think this is my favorite of the whole series. I felt really proud of trying to craft a different shape canvas. And up to this point, this is actually the biggest painting I've done. And that used to scare me a lot, and now it's like no big deal. That's one of the main things I wanted to do with this series, was start to work bigger and not be so afraid to take up space. I spent a long time on the drawing trying to figure out how to balance the window that inspired this as well as putting my own spin on it and testing my composition skills. I tend to not be great with organic lines, the way that these vines grow, and I don't have a reference for this. I'm kind of just making it up without it looking dead or flat. And I'm less experienced with doing roses than I am magnolias, and it kind of morphed the two. I don't hate it. I'm not sure how it's gonna come across, but I like the way the drawing came out. I decided to just do a coat of gesso on these shutters for the time being. Then I'll decide what color works best with the painting. This took way longer than expected, painting those little spindles. Alright, I did figure out kind of what size canvas should go inside these, like when they go like this. For this one, I need the canvas to be slightly smaller than the overall size of the shutters closed, so that I can build a box frame that will go around the canvas that I can attach the shutters to, so that I'm not attaching them directly to the canvas. Later that day, while this pink layer was still wet, I went in with some yellows and varying shades of pink to try and add some dimension. I added this green and a blue, and they weren't the right color scheme. They kind of made it look dirty. I'm starting these leaves in a purple shadowy color only because it's the complement to green, but I really like the way it looks in purple, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to change it.